Hello, I'm Kristen from the Neverending TBR in Kristen's Corner. Today we are going to hop on the coattails of April from Happily Ever April, who got this tag from someone else. I'm going to link her video in the description. But I thought it was a cool idea, and I thought it'd be neat for me to come on as a newer booktuber and to show my thoughts and my takes from the, what's it called? Booktube Real Talk tag. So let's get into it. Sorry. First question is, what is something no one told you before you started Booktube? I think for me, it was transitioning from my main channel that is more vlogish. It's hauls and come shop with me, chat with me, unboxings, things like that, of just everyday stuff. And I'm more used to very clippable footage because I film on my phone. I've noticed with my booktube, I don't have that luxury, and I also feel that I need to be more articulate, and I have to have my thoughts put together more, and I've found that it's harder for me to sit down for 10 minutes and talk about books, even though I'm passionate about it, because it doesn't flow with my day. So finding time to film and coming up with content ideas. I mean, I've been lucky where it's all been, wrap-ups and, random, I don't know, bookstore videos and things like that, but it's not, I don't know. Like I said, I'm not as articulate on this channel because I'm trying to come up with words that better describe what I'm doing, how I'm feeling, what I want to do, and I just feel like I'm failing when I do that. So that is something that I did not take into consideration when I started this channel. Alright, next one. What's your opinion on typical booktube videos? I love them. Monthly wrap-ups, TBRs, and book hauls. That's one of the reasons why I got into booktube and started my booktube channel, was I noticed on my main channel I had a lot of content that was similar to typical booktube content. And I was passionate about it, and I loved it, and yeah, it's one of the reasons why I started my channel. Let's try that again. What's one assumption you made before you started Booktube, and were you right? Mine is introverts do not make an extrovert. I have noticed that. As a watcher in the bookish spaces, and as a, being part of it. I just anything from meeting authors to interacting on sprints to watching other people's content. If everyone is an introvert, it's a different vibe than having that one extrovert that brings everybody out. And it's something that I need to work on because I am introverted, but I am one of those introverts that if you warm me up a little bit, we're going to be talking about everything and anything, and as long as you get my vibe, we're golden. So that's something that I knew was going to be an issue, but I thought that I could overcome it, and in certain situations I don't do so well. question is something you did that actually helped your channel grow. I'm still growing. I'm still, a baby channel. I'm still using the hashtag new YouTuber, even though I've been on roughly a month, maybe 2 months. But just reaching out, letting people know on my main channel, sharing in different Discords I'm in, using all of my social media to show my thumbnail. And if people in my real life world want to watch the video or whatever, they usually text me, hey, can I have the link or whatever. And I think that the hashtags help too. Sometimes it just gets into the algorithm just right, and you just meet new people that way. Next one is, what's one mistake you see new YouTubers make or one you still make yourself? Well, since I'm still new, but I do have, experience on the YouTube space, and so I have many mistakes that I find that I still do. My biggest pet peeve with myself is I sniff or I mouth breathe because my allergies are just bananas. And with all the traveling and everything this year, I've noticed it more because I'm, introduced to all these different allergens. For me, and then in California, we had this beautiful blooming season, and now it's hot, like Hades hot outside, so everything's dying. So now when the wind blows, it's all dusty, and I tend to either film in the morning or at night after my shower, so I'm draining, so I tend to sniff because I'm trying to breathe, but it comes through my microphone very loud and it annoys me. And then also if I'm unboxing or whatever, especially if I'm excited, I mouth breathe because I can't breathe through my nose, and that comes through. What's the other thing? There's another thing that I do that bugs me. Oh, when I do unboxings and stuff, I don't realize how loud the crinkly noise is. Just opening stuff until I listen to it with my headphones, and then I feel horrible. But I'm like, well, what if somebody's into ASMR and that's their jam, But it's so loud and I feel horrible because I haven't invested in a microphone. See? Sniff. And I'm afraid that if I do get a microphone, all of that's just going to be amplified anyway. So those are the 3 things that I'm like, they bother me, but I don't know how to change them. What are your thoughts about publishing and sponsorship deals? I think it's really awesome for any creator to get a sponsorship, especially if it's something that the creator uses daily, or they use it sporadically and it's a rebuy for them. I like knowing that a product works for their lifestyle, like HelloFresh and all those kind of things. And then for me, I've been looking for a new Bookish subscription box, and I haven't found anything that, that just tickles my fancy. It took me forever to get into Fairy Loot, and I loved the books. They were beautiful books, but I didn't always like the books, like the content of the books. So I like watching sponsorships from other creators to see if there's something new out there that I want to try. I don't like it when they're just doing it for the cash grab, and they're not transparent saying, this is my first time using this product, this is my first time with the brand. I don't like that part of it, but that's the nature of the beast. You know, you want to get paid, and you want other sponsorships for companies that you do enjoy. You have to start somewhere, so I understand that. The publishing ones, I'm trying to figure out arcs and things like that. I'm still brand new to that. I just joined, I think it was Penguin Publishing Company, to see if I can jump on that bandwagon. But I think that's awesome when especially if it's a book that you're going to buy anyway, and the author or publishing company reaches out to you because you've said something in the past about their work or their company and they liked what you had to say. I think that's fantastic. So yeah, I think it's a good thing. And then the last one is, do you think Booktube is dying? No, I don't. I came over from vlogging, so I've noticed that a lot of my favorite booktubers are transitioning to something that I'm comfortable with, where, you know, they're having their soda with you, and or they're making their cup of coffee in the morning and sitting down with you, or they're taking you shopping or whatever. So I've noticed that the way Booktube content is being created is changing a little bit, but I'm for it. I think that you should be able to change how you do things just so that you can keep your creative juices flowing. And if it doesn't do well, it doesn't do well, but just because it doesn't do well now doesn't mean people won't go and find it, or somebody gets into whatever your hashtags are and then your video pops up. So just because it doesn't do well that first, you know, viewing or whatever, sometimes it comes back around. So I think that Booktube is not dying. I think that it's going through its own version of a rebrand, and it's been fun to watch. I've loved watching all of my Booktube online friends transform parts of their house, parts of their shelves, how they buy books, unhauling books. I think it's awesome. So I'm happy to be here. I'm glad that you came here today. I hope you're having a great day and a great week, and I'll see you in the next one.